What's going on, people?
Hey y'all.
It's another Monday, so No Longer Single is back in the building. We're back in the building. We hope that you all had a great weekend. We did. With that being said, for those of you who do not know us, this is your first time viewing in, you haven't caught any of our previous videos. I'm Daryl.
And I'm Dominique, and welcome back to No Longer Single. Now that's No Longer Single spelled with a K. K-N-O-W, longer single. Alright, so, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about space fillers. I guess that'd be a good way to summarize it.
Space fillers. Okay, so, you know y'all, when you scroll through Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and these little memes pop up. Well, we found one, and we thought it was a great quote, and make it a great topic for us to talk about today. The quote came from Steve Harvey, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it real quick for y'all. I'm gonna insert it somewhere in this video. I'll try to somewhere. So the quote says, "So many women are dating in the meantime men, but he's getting in the way of Mr. Right."
And that's gonna go for both. I think that's gonna go for both genders.
Yeah.
Male and female.
Yeah, so just insert man there.
We're gonna discuss it on both ends. But I think that's a great point. I think that's a very valid statement. Especially in 2017, people are so impatient. Like, we live in a microwave society with everything. We're impatient about everything, including finding our spouse, finding our mate, finding that companion that we're gonna spend the rest of our lives with. We're impatient about that. And because we don't have the patience, we tend to feel that void of that person not being there with, in the meantime, men or women. It's even gotten to the point where I know people they use that excuse to justify them doing whatever they want to do. Well, I'm grown and I can do what I want to. I'm not married. I don't have this, that, or other, or anybody to go home to. And yeah, that may be true, and I understand that. But for people who are saying that they're seeking a spouse or they're looking for a spouse, it's just a certain way that you're gonna have to carry yourself until that spouse comes. Now, if you're not out there looking for a spouse and you just out here chilling, living day to day, then do your thing. But at the same time, you looking for a spouse and you don't have the patience to be by yourself until that spouse comes, that's probably not the best way. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not the best way of going about finding your spouse. I think it just is a lot of interference, a lot of things that can interfere with what you got, what you're trying to accomplish, whenever you don't have the patience or the fortitude to be by yourself.
Right. And I think the main thing is like, be honest with yourself. Because I think a lot of the conversations that I have with people about them being in that in-between phases, they have not made a decision of what they really want, or they're just not stating what they really want. Like, you're saying are you looking for a mate? Are you out here dating because you're looking for somebody that you want to build a relationship with? Or are you not? Are you just out here, wanting to have fun and just meet other people? You need to come to that conclusion on your own, and you need to be truthful about that. Because I think a lot of people say that they are, I'm not out here looking for nobody, but you dating every other weekend, you going on a date with a different man. In reality, we know that you're dating all of these different people because if you are in fact looking for a relationship. So I think it's important to be honest with yourself, because if you're not being honest with yourself, you become that person where you're trying to hold people's place somewhere until you feel like you found that one person that you want to actually build a relationship with. And what is that doing? It's basically wasting your time, because if you Mr. Right may be out there, but at the bar with the meantime man or the meantime girl, and Mr. Right just walked right past you because you're filling your space with somebody just to say you went on a date.
Somebody else taking his spot.
Right, somebody else is taking your spot. And I think I had this conversation with so many people about, just wanting to keep somebody there for the sake of keeping someone there.
So you're not by yourself.
just so you're not by yourself, and knowing that this person is the wrong person for you in so many ways. You've seen it, you've been told that, you know, their actions have shown you that they're not the right person for you, but you continue to, you know, allow those people to fill your space. And I mean, honestly, my biggest thing that came from that is just be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. When I got to that point in my life where I was like, okay, I'm really not gonna be dating nobody. Like, legit, y'all, I wasn't dating nobody. Granted, I was going out with my friends. We were having a good time. And like, men would ask me for my number. And with some people, I'd just be like, nah, I'm good. And then there'll be some people that I might actually give my number to. But because I was sure in what I was doing and what phase I was in my life, like, I mean, some men are probably gonna be crazy, but like, I didn't even like respond to the guys or whatever, because I just wasn't really out there looking, and I was serious about being with myself. Like, I was serious about it. I was spending my time, you know, enjoying my friends, enjoying my life, doing the things that I wanted to do without feeling it with anybody.
There's a lot of people that do that. They believe it's okay to fill the void until Mr. Right comes. Mm-hmm. But like we said earlier, in order for Mr. Right to come, it's like a cup. It's like a glass of water. You have a glass and it's full of water, and you're expecting Mr. Right. There's no room for Mr. Right to pour himself into you because the cup is already full. It's full all the time. So the cup has no more capacity for Mr. Right to fit in anywhere. And that's the same way we do with our relationship. We're talking about we want relationships. We want something that's lasts and something that's gonna stick. Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, our cup is already full. We going on dates just so we can go get a free meal. We going on dates just so we won't have to sit at home by ourselves. We going on dates cause we trying to get some, fellas. Uh-huh. Look, all that good stuff, man. Look, fellas do that. We gonna break that bread. We'll take a woman out on a few dates and we try to get an itch scratched. All that other good stuff. But in the meantime, the thing that needs to be done in this in-between time, it has to be an intentional time. I think that's a great word to use. Be intentional about what you're doing. Me and Dominique were talking about something the other day where we were talking about how we all have these ideal mates that we want to be with. And we spend so much time focusing and looking for that person that has this, he has this criteria, she has this, they do this. And we never really take the time to sit back and ask ourselves, what type of person would my ideal mate that I'm looking for, what type of person are they looking for? And am I that type of person that they're even looking for? Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of us fail to focus on that. Now in that in-between time, that's the type of thing you need to be focusing on. If you're looking for a man that's out here making about his business, he's making $250,000 a year. He's a president of his company or whatever. He's always on the go. He's moving. He's out here. He's progressive, making moves. Are you a woman that fits into this type of man's life? Are you that type of woman? If you're a man, you saying you want a woman that's out here can handle her business. She's out here looking good in the gym, keeping herself up. Are you the type of man that this type of woman would want to date? And are you intentionally becoming that person in the meantime until you find it? I think that plays a key role, and I think once we would do that, if we prepare ourselves, I know we've all heard the saying, you don't gotta get ready if you stay ready. If you stay ready, once you meet that person, it's gonna flow naturally. Y'all gonna come together. You're gonna already be what you need to be. Both people gonna be what they need to be. We're not waiting on one person to develop and become. We not wasting time waiting on potential. Because guess what? We already ready. We took that time in the meantime. Instead of filling that void, that space with unnecessary men and women, we took that time to prepare ourselves to become who it is that this person that we've been waiting for will want to be with. And when that happens, you come together and you get no longer single. That's what you get. You get no longer single, and that's a very, very beautiful thing. When two people come together that's prepared and ready to be with each other, you make beautiful things happen. Yeah. And then in the future, we're going to make some beautiful babies too.
But yeah, y'all, that in-between time, I think it's just a very special time in your life to learn who you are, who you want to become, do the things that you always said that you wanted to do. Because when you're in a relationship, now you are, you know, having to consider that person. But when you're by yourself, like, the possibilities are endless. You can go out and do all of those things that you said that you wanted to do for your life. You know, check off those bucket list things that you want to do, and just enjoy that time.
I think you can still do that type of stuff when you're married.
I mean, you can, but I think that, you know, when you're by yourself, I mean, you have nobody to really answer to, so you can really just go out and do what you want to do when you want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, that's a very special time. Of course, we all want love.
I can still do what I want to do.
I mean, we always want love, and we always want a companion, but you know, like, life is fun when you get to just live your life by yourself in its fullness by yourself, because you learn a lot about yourself, you become a better person, you know, and like I said, you just get that opportunity to do a lot of things that you may have wanted to do in your life while you are, you know, making yourself the person you want to become for the spouse that you're looking for. So, I mean, that's all I had. I don't know.
Yeah, you had enough. You had enough. But no, I'm playing. I'm kidding. She was talking a lot on this
Oh
video.
my God.
Y'all don't think so? Y'all don't think so? No, but anyway, that's all we had for y'all. We hope that, we really and truly hope that they help somebody, that you take this time, and in the meantime, to look, become you. Work and develop on you, man. At the end of the day, make sure y'all subscribe, follow, like. How y'all been liking our new Instagram page, man? Our follow, look, our first weekend with the new upgrade, look, we had a nice jump up in followers, y'all. We appreciate the love on that. Appreciate that.
We trying to up this content on y'all, you know.
Yeah, we trying to. We trying to do a little something, trying to get our little model on and all that type of good stuff. You know.
And like I say every time, guys, if y'all have any questions, you can give us, you can shoot us an email at nolongersingle@gmail.com, and we will respond either with a video or respond directly to you via email. Is there anything else?
I think that's about it. Until next Monday, y'all be easy.
Bye, y'all.